Charlie Miller's influence could be vital in this game. He's been sorely missed by Dundee United in the past couple of weeks because of a two-match ban. His last outing was in the previous round against Hamilton, but he was named man of the match. Miller's one of three changes to Alex Smith's side, which lost to Aberdeen. David McCracken comes into central defence as Danny Griffin moves forward to a midfield berth. Young David Winters makes only his second start in attack. Benitez, Lilly and Patterson are on the bench. Neil Duffy knows this stadium well, having had two spells at Dundee United. He's one of a number of ex-Tannadice players in the Ayr ranks, so that's an added incentive against his old club. Gordon Dalziel makes only one change to his Ayr side, with the experienced John Hughes coming into a three-man defence. Kevin Twaddle drops out. Pat McGinley's sure to play a key role in midfield, with James Grady and Scott Crabb the main strikers. The referee for this 10th Scottish Cup tie is Kenny Clark. These sides have been drawn against each other 6 times previously in the Scottish Cup, and on each occasion Dundee United have been victorious. The last time they met was 3 years ago, and it took a replay to settle that tie. The United appealing for the corner and getting it. Was that a misjudgment by McCracken, allowing that to run? The near post, but a bit of pushing going on there. Neil Duffy was in very quickly on Paul Gallagher, and a bit of pushing gives away the free kick. Alex Smith knows all about this competition. He's won the Scottish Cup with both St Mirren and Aberdeen. Hughes strong in the tackle, and Miller. Winters. Another chance for Winters. Little pass finds Miller. Gets it wide. McCunney supports as a header, and the opening goal. It comes from David Winters. He started the move and he finished it. It's a Winters wonderland for Dundee United. Winters getting his second goal for the Tannadice club. It's his second in the Scottish Cup. And what a start for the home side. Sheeran. Kraken showing too much of it to Lovering. Here's a chance for Grady, having to hold it up, lays it back. There's the equaliser. It comes from Scott Crabb. Within 2 minutes, the First Division side pull level. Slack play from McCracken showed too much of it to Paul Lovering. Grady held it up. He looked for support and he got it from Scott Crabb. Paul Gallagher won't want to see this one again. Straight underneath him. A fine strike there from Scott Crabb. His 5th goal of the season. Miller, good pass forward. Winters is quick. So too is Lovering. Did well to get back and slide in and make the challenge. Duffy's header out. Miller trying the first time strike. Oh, it's right underneath that one. Miller set Winters away. And Lovering getting back in to make the challenge, but Charlie Miller trying to create the openings, and another inventive pass there. Gordon Dalziel will be happy with the way his side have come back quickly after losing that early goal. Lovering hard in. Free kick given. A word of warning for Paul Lovering. Thompson's header down, it breaks for Craig Easton. That's 2-1. Appeals from the Ayr defenders. A hand was used, but it was good fortune for Craig Easton. Thompson knocking it in, it came off Duffy, broke back off Easton, and there was the midfielder slotting it away. Duffy unable to get a good positive header on it, and Craig Easton makes it 2-1 to Dundee United. Miller next to Winters, here's Easton. Miller again, thinks it through, Winters in there, so too was Neil Duffy. Craig Nelson was very alert. Duffy did enough to take the sting out of that. Fullerton's there. Lovering, firing it through. Crabs away this time, he's onside. Takes it first time. Scott Crab was only one thing in his mind there, and that was to pull the trigger when it came down, and Gallagher made a fine stop. Back in with a clearance for Dundee United. Lovering's there again. And Charlie Miller bundles him to the ground. Laughlin can't get there. Robertson, here's Crab, and it just wouldn't come down for Scott Crab. He tried to take one touch off his thigh for it to drop to his foot, but it went away from him. And hook cross, Hughes with it down. There's Grady. Good save from Gallagher. Hughes won the header, and Grady swivelled well. Not pleasing Alex Smith. I think it's something to do with his defenders. Hughes with a header, and a bit of jersey pulling from Charlie Miller on John Hughes. Charlie Miller gets another little ticking off. John Hughes up for this one. Hughes does well, gets it down. Good strike and another good save from Paul Gallagher. Once again it's James Grady, denied by the Dundee United keeper. Positive play from John Hughes, setting it up for Grady. John Hughes. Grady teeing it up for Sheeran. That wasn't far away. You normally see Paul Sheeran strike them with his left foot, but he connected well with his right there, and that was only inches away from the equaliser. Header falling for Grady. Now Sheeran. Good cross in. There's a header. The equaliser. Pat McGinley, he enjoyed that one. He heads to celebrate with the Ayr United fans. "73 minutes gone. Gordon Dale sides are back on equal terms. Sheeran swinging it in, and McGinley winning the jump. And Pat McGinley accepted that for his 6th goal of the season. That pleases his manager. Scally. Only off for Robertson. Another good cross into the area. McCracken's underneath it, helped out by Griffin. A real cup tie this. Grit and determination in that midfield area, shown by both sets of players. But a little bit too much determination from Derek Lilly. Sheeran chipping it through, looking for Hughes. He gets his head to it. The run of Winters, watched there by Neil Duffy. McCunney. Lilly comes into Lovering, and the blocking challenge from Lilly. What colour of card is red? A straight red card for Derek Lilly. He was showing his studs in that challenge with Lovering, and referee Kenny Clark deemed that a reckless challenge. Big header from Marvin Wilson. Paul Lovering taking it to the corner flag, that was his intention, and pushed off it by Danny Griffin. Sheeran with a free kick. There's a header from McGinley. He couldn't get over the header, but a free kick was given against them anyway. And if he'd got it down, it wouldn't have counted though. Full time. Pat McGinley headed in United's second goal to ensure that the Ayrshire fans head home happy to know that their side are still in the Tennent Scottish Cup. Gordon DL said to me beforehand that he would be happy with a replay. Well, he's got it. The side came back twice. Winters hoping the scoring for the Tannadice men early on. Crabb getting the equaliser within 90 seconds. Easton then put Dundee United 2-1 in front before Pat McGinley knocked in United's equaliser, which means that Alex Smith will have to take his men to Somerset Park in 10 days' time for the replay. Full time, Dundee United 2, Ayr United 2.
Cup specialists certainly are Ayr United in the CIS Cup final, now a replay away from a place in the semi-finals of the Tennent Scottish Cup. Jerry, you know all about them, you're in the same division. Remarkable performances from them, especially when you consider that they've never really been in contention for promotion.
No, they're definitely what you would call cup special.
Well, actually, I feel he's unlucky because I think that he does lunge, but his foot gets low at the point of contact with the ball, and I think that it looks as if it's going to be a bad tackle, but I think he gets his foot down low, and I think that I can see why the referee's given it, because he was already lunging. But watch this, his foot's got, and it goes in low. So
you think Kenny Clark's overreacted?
Yeah, I think he's got it wrong. I think he's gone with his 1 foot. His studs are there, but it's low enough, and I think it's a wrong decision. It
looked dangerous though, did it not, Jerry?
I think Derek's a wee bit unfortunate there. I think you would say it was more careless rather than malicious. I think, as Gordon says, his foot was down at the point of contact, so I think you would definitely feel that Derek was a bit unlucky.
Neil, would a yellow card, do you think, have sufficed there? Yeah,
without a doubt. I agree with Gordon and Jerry. I think, to be fair to the referee, when I first saw it, the first 2 takes, it looked as if it could have been a nasty one, but seeing it on the third one, he definitely had his foot behind the ball, and his foot was low. He didn't go over the top of the ball, and I think hopefully after kind of seeing that on the TV tonight, then again he could maybe say he made the wrong decision. It would be nice, because it could be an honest mistake.
Alex Smith wasn't chuffed, you can be sure of that.
From where I was, he definitely took the ball. The ball went out for another throw-in, and the young Ayr lad seemed to jump off the ball, but to me it was he went for the ball. The ball was there, and I think he was very unlucky.
Unhappy Alex Smith. Gordon Dalziel pretty delighted with the way his team played in this afternoon's cup tie at Tannadice. Here's what he had to say after the match.
When I came here at first, if somebody says, you know, there's a replay for you, I'd gladly accepted it. We were away at a Premier League side, quarter-final Scottish Cup, but I thought second half today we were magnificent. I couldn't fault any of my players, and we thoroughly deserved to still be in the cup.
OK, so that was Gordon Dalziel. The Scott Crabbe story, Gordon, is quite interesting. He's been around the houses a few times, hasn't he? Some great cup stories to tell he has when he's bouncing his grandchildren up and down on his knee. And another good showing from him today.
It's only about 5 years away from bouncing his grandchildren, actually. No, I mean, he's scored goals through the years, Scott Crabbe, at every level. And he's always been a threat wherever he's played, and he is a good player. You can see his disappointment being off target there, and once again here he gets on the end of it, gets a shot in, and he was disappointed again that he didn't score from that sort of angle. I mean, Jerry's played with him, Jerry knows him well, but he's a good player.
He's one of these guys that's always doing something, Jerry.
That's it. You can't leave him for a minute. You've always got to be on top of him, because he's liable to pick up something out of nothing. And as we can see, he scored one today, but he was unfortunate on a couple of occasions not to get another goal.
And Neil, if you're looking for omens, the underdogs doing well in this match.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think both the cup ties today were great games. Again, like obviously Caley Thistle going ahead. Again, Thistle coming back to equalise. Then again to go ahead again, and then again a great goal to equalise. And today's game at United was an early start. It was a difficult game for United because they had a bad result last week against Aberdeen, but to get the early goal, that would have settled the nerves. But again, credit to Ayr, they've came back and equalised. And again, you think United get their heads in front again, but Ayr don't lie down, they come back, and again it was equalised. It was two great games, and they're still there to be won, both teams.
I think Ayr have got to take an awful lot of credit out of it, because they're the team, they're the first division side away from home in the cup, and they're down twice. Not as if they led and then get pegged back, they've actually fought back, and that's tremendous. And as Jerry said, it's a strange one. You look at Ayr United, the results they've had this season against Premier Division opposition, and yet they haven't challenged at the top of the first division. You know, there's something wrong there that they haven't got themselves going, but they certainly are a good cup side. But it also says, I think, it's shown a little bit of a levelling of standards with this season between the first division and the bottom side of the Premier Division, where there's not much between them.
Yeah.